Okay, okay. Welcome again to the Logan's Hour. Um, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on which part of the world you are. And I want to say welcome to the Logan's Hour. Um, Today going to be very short, as usual. Um, I'm sorry I'm a little late because I had to drive 2 hours away from my resident to certain part of Indiana to adjust to handle some business. It was a business trip anyway, so I'm glad I'm here to fulfill my obligations as stated. And to those of you who make it your duty to always at least follow us, want to say thank you. You people are the real bosses on this program, and indeed, your efforts cannot be ignored. Because of you, I'm here. We all here. I cannot be here. So I would love to always acknowledge that, regardless we are how many watching, I do appreciate every one of you people. So tonight we will talk some politics, but hey, Stephen Mose, how are you? Hope you're doing great. We'll talk some politics, but Steven, Steven, I swear. Yeah, we'll be talking some politics, but specifically we'll be looking into some developments from Liberia, like what's happening when it comes to the current happenings in Liberia, and we will touch some other developments. And I know currently there are a lot of people still wanting to know what is going on around the world as well. So sticking still tonight should be one of the night where I would love to hear from you as well because, like I said, well, I believe in participation. I believe when we equally participate, we can make this program better for us all because there are some things I will be saying here you don't want to hear. Some things, you got some things you want to say as well. So this is good when we all participate. Um, One thing I can say, if you have your disagreement, you have your opinion regarding some issues that you feel that you want to talk about. It could be me you want to talk about. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to appear on the Logan's Hour, I'm going to grant you that opportunity. You could come right up here and you criticize me. Those things don't move me. I have a scheme that's so thick. So I have built this character over the years. So criticism, it don't move me. I just a little skeptical about critical spirits. But if you come here and say, "Oh, fella looking this, fella looking that," it don't move me. So I would appreciate everyone who have some negative thing or some positive thing that you want to contribute to the community, or even whatever thing that you feel that can benefit the community as well. If you want to come up here and have this conversation, we will also appreciate that. Like I said, right? It's not about me. It's about the growth and development of this community, this Indiana community. So regardless our differences, regardless what we are going through as a people and as a community, we shouldn't allow that to degenerate our community. We may have our differences politically or whatever way we feel or we choose to politics, But at the end of the day, we have to first acknowledge that what is more important to us is this community that we all share together as people of this unique community. So, in other development, sorry, in other development today, we'll just read the announcement from the community chat room. The president of the Librarian Association of Indiana posted something here. Let me see if I can get on it quick here. Hold on just a second. All right. So before we read what the president posted, we'll first want to encourage everybody to be at their want to encourage everybody to be at the general meeting coming up. The Librarian Association of Indiana will be hosting her general meeting. And that meeting will be, if you don't know, this is the information right here. You will not see it because it's so little. So I will just read the information for you, for those of you who are not on the group chat and wanting to be on the group chat. So they said LAII, which stands for the Librarian Association of Indiana Incorporated, the general meeting. Our next general meeting is scheduled for April 24th, 2022 at 4 o'clock p.m. So the Librarian Association of Indiana next general meeting will be on Sunday, which is April 24th, 2022 at 4 p.m. And this is where the meeting is going to be held. So if you're now on the group chat, you can take your pen and paper. So the meeting is going to be at 55 South State Avenue. On the agenda, okay, let me read the address again. It's 55 South State Avenue. South, S as in Sam. So South State Avenue. On the agenda will be area budget. And that budget will be about the Judah 26 celebration that is coming up. So if you want to know more about that, be part of this meeting on the 24th, which will be on Sunday. And in passing, today the president, Mr. Rufus Tati, posted in the community chat room. So I'm going to read out for you here as well. So there are lots of calls for individuals who wants to come back in LAR chat room. Most of those individuals left voluntarily and have decided to come back. If you know anyone, the president speaking, this is Mr. Rufus Tati. He posted this in the community chat room today. So I'm going to start over. There are lots of calls for individuals who wants to come back in the community chat room. Most of those individuals left voluntarily and have decided to come back. If you know anyone who is in this category, please inform them that after our general meeting on Sunday, April 24th, 2022, the administration will start to add individuals back in the community chat room. Please note, no pseudonym or names will be allowed in the community chat room effective Monday, April 24th, 2022. We encourage all to please use their real names and familiarize yourself with the community chat room guidelines. More on the chat room guidelines will be discussed at the general meeting on Sunday. Thank you. This was from the president. So the president in short saying, you should be there for the general meeting. And if you have been having issues with the chat room, you have been excluded all the time, or you have been removed, or you was blocked, or for some reason voluntarily you remove yourself from the chat room, there's a perfect opportunity for you to be added back to the chat room if you go to the meeting this coming Sunday. But if you are unable to be in the meeting this coming Sunday, you can also call some of the administrators They can also add you back to the chat room, but there's a condition. You will not be added to the chat room with any other name. You have to use your government name. The reason why they want to do that, because they want to hold people accountable, those that will be on the chat, to make sure if for any reason I say something that is denigrating, you're going to see my full name, and Philip Logan will be held responsible for that comments that he will make on the chat room. So in a comment that will injure somebody, you will be held liable for whatever you're going to say in the chat room. So secondly, in the chat room, the administrators in the chat room, I don't know why they still have uh what's his name, Mr. Jan Volule, as one of the administrators, because Mr. Jan Volule, he's no more the Secretary General of the community, but he's still on this area chat room as one of the administrators. So, Mr. President, I hope you're listening. We have to address that, because if we go to the media, at least please tell us why Mr. Jan Volule is still one of the administrators on the chat room. So we have Mr. Jan Volule, we have Mr. Rufus Tati, and we have the Vice President Miko Koke. There are three of them. They are on the chat room. So not to go too far and forget about my own sister, tomorrow, April 20th, will be my dad and sister birthday. Precious Madanyi Logan. So I want to take this time, I want to use this opportunity to say happy birthday to my own sweetheart, my own darling, the princess of my family. On behalf of all of your brothers, all of your 10 brothers, we want to say happy pre-birthday, and may God strengthen you, and may God keep you strong as always. So let's go to some developments. So over the weekend, I want to say happy birthday to Mr. Samba, the father of my friend Sabangila, Mrs. Sabangila, Sa Samba. Over the weekend, the papa had his birthday dinner, and out of respect, I was invited to that birthday dinner. And I saw some people from the community, they were invited to that birthday dinner as well. I want to say happy belated birthday to Mr. Samba, and to all of those who were at the birthday dinner. It was fun. I was able to see my own pape. I don't want to call her name, and I saw some other people that I haven't seen in the community for a little while, but just a little jigs of what happened to the birthday dinner. I hope you shouldn't envy us, because we're having fun eating and having good conversations. Just 2 seconds. All right, so I know some of you right now, you saw the kind of food we're eating in your throat. You're like, oh God, we have fun on Saturday. I enjoyed myself in a long while, having eating like the way I ate. But I want to say happy belated birthday to Mr. Samba, and we really do appreciate you living in the community as one of the respected or respectful elders who have lived in with a exemplary character. So all of the elders out there who also portray the good characteristics that the young people are learning from today. So we want to say thanks to everybody. Who this person here? Yeah, so we want to say thanks to everybody who went to celebrate with Mr. Samba as well. And we still looking up to coming to most of these kind of events to learn from the old people. Like I remember the other time when we met with the older folks and some of the old people, they were providing knowledge and sharing all with a lot of wisdom. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the kind of place I always yearn to be. And Indiana is getting great. Trust me, we are getting better, and we will get better. Thank you. So let's go to some of the news that is trending, because I know right now there are too many, too many. They say yes, say, and whatever. But first of all, before we go too far, I want to say, uh, happy birthday to the president of the republic. Let me say happy birthday, sir. I swear, I just wish today was the best birthday. Just a second, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So I want to say a very big thank you to the president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Honorable George Wegube Tape, for at least having a second thought to allow this autopsy report for the Liberian people to have at least. The reason why I'm congratulating the president, because it's not just easy to allow your citizens to be endowed. Because over the time after this news broke that they read the autopsy report, and Princess Cooper from Dr. Cooley during the Mika press briefing announced that Princess Cooper died from tuberculosis. A lot of people never believe this. I understand where they came from. Some people coming from the point where this pathologist, he's a Liberian, one, and he worked for the Ministry of Health. So automatically, he's coming from the government cycle. So nothing he would do that would please the family or would please those out there. So at the end of the day, whatever comes from this pathology is going to be questionable. And in this case, it was questioned. And currently, there are still issues. There are still issues. People saying, oh, I say that she died from tuberculosis, and why now? How the blood was oozing from her nose, and there are some questions out there. And what is it that she was doing in the building, at the back of the building at ERW Junction? So the investigation is on the way. But the pathology work, it wasn't to tell you what she was doing in that building. It wasn't to say that. It was just very simple to tell you the cause of the death. I sympathize with the family as well. I'm one of those, when this happened, I was saddened about it. And up to now, to lose one of our sisters, it pains me. It pains me, honestly. But I think until those who will carry on the second autopsy can conduct their work, we have to first respect our own pathology. But I want to say a very big thank you to the president of the Republic of Liberia. On yesterday, late yesterday, President Weah said this. He said the Liberian government autopsy report says Princess Cooper died of tuberculosis, resulting in excessive bleeding. So President Weah have called for the second autopsy to be conducted. President Weah, thank you so much, Papi. Thank you. Because if we leave this whole autopsy thing to this first report, Liberian people will have misbelief, disbelief, and all kinds of belief. And I know from the second autopsy report, a lot of people are going to have a little ease of mind that, yes, at least this time around, the family were present and everybody else were present. So this report came out yesterday by 6:27 p.m. Some of you that don't know about it, I can just read the report. They said, President, we are ordered second autopsy by family designated pathologist. So the family have to find their own designated pathologist to come and conduct this autopsy. So Mauricio Liberia, the president of the Republic of Liberia, has His Excellency Dr. George Manawia has directed Justice Minister Frank Musa Dean to unveil the remains of the late Princess Cooper for the conduct of a second autopsy. The decision, he said, it is to lend support to the bereaved family in their quest to bring closure to the circumstances surrounding the death of their loved one, along with concern raised by some citizens with the initial autopsy. So, like I just said, right, President Weah, thank you, Papa. I know most times I go against some of your decisions, some of the things people say. Hey, good morning, Mr. I mean, say good evening, Mr. President. Thank you so much, my dear brother, and welcome back. Yeah, so President George Manawia, I want to say thank you for at least considering that this second autopsy report be conducted. Because when you listen to Princess Frank, there was this romance all around. That's why you see, when it comes to they say yes, say, I really don't like to speak on they say yes, say. People were all around saying how Princess Cooper Frank said, oh, they're killing me, oh, they're doing this to me, oh, they're doing that to me. Now, when you listen to Princess Cooper Frank, she said, what did people took that rumors from? That she said they're killing me and they're doing this to me. She's actually clueless. She had no clue on Princess telling her, say, oh, call her on video call that they're killing me. You got to do something about it. Those of you that never followed this story yesterday, I'm about to play that for you. This is Princess Cooper friend. So this friend, they said she explained that Princess called her and said, "Bah, they killing me." Hear for yourself. She said she don't know where that from.
I'm Emmanuel Dojidika, Deputy Commissioner of Police for Criminal Investigations. And of course, I'm told you are tapped out. What's your phone name, please?
My name is Logan.
Okay. We have invited you here because we understand you have some information to provide to us, given the death of Princess Cooper. And that I'm told you came this morning and you came with someone. Is he a lawyer?
Yes.
Is this the person you came with?
Yes.
Sir, are you a lawyer?
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Manifest One.
Okay, thank you. And so we call your client here to tell us, because we gather that she received information from Princess concerning Princess status, and that we call her not because she's a suspect, but because we believe that she has information. So then you give us your full name again and tell us the entire story, beginning with how you got to know Princess, and on the day of the 24th, what were your interaction with her? Please tell us.
I'm Neuroland Leptapla. I got to know Princess who got Chuman is Tracy to wait, but she's not here now. She traveled. She in Turkey. Since Tracy left, Princess and myself been friends. We turn more the friends and we call it sisters. Because everybody I see us, we call us sisters. We're sisters. Wednesday, Princess and myself to free our last house of Princess. We move for service to Apostle Church, which is the very command of church. Tuesday morning, because normally in the morning, she do call me. She like says, where are you? I'm at the shop. I said, I'm on my way to work. For that money, she never called me. When I got to the shop, so I decided to call her. When I called, she never picked. Which was messenger because we normally would talk often on messenger than on our local phone in the most place.
Okay.
So I called messenger, she never picked. At I left when she called me by myself, I made some call. The time now I saw this call, I returned her call. And I'm gonna talk on video call. I said, sister, she said, oh, I'm on campus. So I said, oh, but you're going the money. Now, because if I passed over at that time, the shop was not open. So we talked. She said, I'm about to work. I will call you when I'm done. I said, okay. So we hung up the call. She never called until she called me after 1. I think 8 minutes after 1, the princess called me. The princess called me on a video call. She showed the ground. So out there, hello, hello. She couldn't talk. Later, the camera turned to a long building. I saw. I was still doing hello, hello. She couldn't talk. So something I beginning to get first, like you call me and then you don't want to talk. So I had to hang up the call. When she turned the camera to herself, I saw blood pulling out of her mouth and window. So I said, but please, what's going on? The call in there. I tried returning the call. I called her first. I called her second. She couldn't answer. I called again. She couldn't answer. So the next thing the shop said, oh. I said, me call Princess Prophet. She said, no. The people said, nothing happened to Princess. So keep calling Princess. So I called. She knows this. So I said, no. You call her boyfriend. I called. I said, Samuel, this is what happened. So you have to come down, go to Princess school. You want to know for Princess to go to school. I asked Samuel, okay. We left. We came on the campus. That was all.
Sources have it that you said that Princess spoke to you, and she said, "Oh, they're killing me! Oh, they're killing me! Oh, I'm here. They're killing me." What do you have to say about that?
Not to my knowledge. Because Princess Queen Princess never say a word. So how will I tell people that Princess of Christ say they're killing me, killing me? So I don't know where they got that other information from that they passed around. Not to my knowledge.
So the thing where people passing around that this girl said that, oh, princess called her and she saw princess said that, oh, they're killing me, they're killing me. She says, not to her knowledge. She's clueless as to princess calling her and say they're killing me, they're killing me. But notwithstanding, before we go too far, I want to send my prayers out to my dear brother, um, Rex W. Basigia, the current president of the United Basel Association Indiana chapter. Uh, I learned that he was involved in a motor accident just, I think, 2 days ago or a day ago, as stands to be corrected. And Mr. Basigia, I want to say, uh, sorry for that. And we pray that the Almighty God strengthen you. We know that that accident, it was just a test, but we wish you speedy recovery. We wish you speedy recovery, my dear brother. Yeah, we wish you speedy recovery. We pray that you get through that ASAP. So the issue with this girl and what I was just talking about, the reason I'm speaking on this because since this Princess Cooper issue started, I have not said anything about it. I have been a little skeptical because you know where they found her body, looking at how sensitive this matter is currently. That's why I decided not to speak on it. But I want to say thanks to the President of the Republic of Liberia for at least considering that we have a second autopsy done to the body. Because that second autopsy, that pathologist would be somebody who is designated by the family. So at least it will lay the entire thing to rest. Whether she died from tuberculosis or whether she died from natural cause or whether she was tampered with, somebody poisoning her, we will get to know that. We'll get to know that. But now I'll reserve all comments. I'll display from the front because I think the front has been calling out to people who have been implicating her and says that she told people that princess called her and said to her that body killing me, oh, body killing me. And she said there's nothing of such. So this princess thing is a little confusing because everybody have their little 2 cent to chip in it. And trust me, all the time, Facebook have been going wild with it. So I just want to leave it like that and wait for the second pathologist to conduct whatever and let us know what next. So on Sunday, the Logan's hours because they operate in Indianapolis. So they decided to pass around to some of the Liberian churches to appreciate the children on Easter Sunday. So Logan's hours went to a few churches and make some donation, but it was just for children though. So the bigger folks that were looking at all when we're going to various churches, they were like, oh well, what we wanna do, what we wanna do. But the Logan's hours just passed around on Sunday to a few of the Liberian churches, and they donated some items just for kids. So we want to say to some of the churches that receive some of the items, we want to say thanks for accepting that we were able to come in your Vera Elefix and make some donations, at least because we operate in this community as well. So at least it would be important that we give back to the community that we operate in and appreciate some of the people who take their time to get basic news as to what is happening in our community. So on behalf of the Logans, I want to say thanks, and we are open to doing more of these and let the children have whatever they deserve. Uh, so if you just joining us, if you don't know the biggest event that is to come up, I know some people know, some people know, some people just waiting to hear that. You know, I will not come here and don't talk about the biggest event that is coming up. So first of all, before I go to the biggest event that is coming up on August 30th, those of you living in Indiana, don't forget to support your own friend and brother, Honorable Jan Volule. He'll be getting married to his beautiful wife, Jennifer. It will be on August 13th at 12 p.m. So it's going to be at Green Pastoral War Outreach International Lighthouse Assembly. It's going to be at 4903 South High School, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46221. So if you don't know about this, start writing it down. It's going to be on Saturday, August 13. Honorable Jan Volule and his beautiful wife, they are inviting the entire community to go and witness this ceremony. August 13, save the date. August 13, go to your calendar and just save, press on there, August 13. Regardless of our differences, regardless which side you're on, regardless which side you're on, support him. Go there and support your brother. Witness this historic ceremony. See Jan walking down the aisle with his beautiful wife. So just in case if you don't know, we have one of the biggest event coming up, August 30th. Let me say April 30th. It's going to be Indiana Young Men Association. It will be it will be the anniversary and inaugural ceremony of Indiana Young Men Association. So if you live in Indiana, this inauguration ceremony will be coming up. So please support. This is one of the organizations that exists in town here and do business in town here. So the flyers are out there. Come and support your own brothers. Come and witness this historical ceremony. But you will see the president-elect, Mr. Arvin Sabangila. I want to say congratulations to you, President-elect, Mr. Arvin Sabangila. Then I want to say also congratulations to our Vice President, Mr. Ernest Madison, Vice President-elect, Mr. Ernest Madison. Come and see these guys being inducted into office. And I want to say congratulations to our financial secretary, Mr. Watkins Johnson. He don't talk much. He's very strategic in what he says. So, and next, I want to say congratulations to our brother, our General Secretary, Mr. Roland Akwe. So he's a General Secretary elite. Congratulations to you too. And a very big one goes out to our election commissioner, Mr. Arce Gufen, the man that did the job. The man stood in the midst of these young guys and announced the election result with all any fear. We all even be on the airport to take the next available flight to run away. So to prove how the election was free, fair, and transparent. Everybody who had the election was satisfied with the election result. So our MA have their inauguration coming up. All those living in the community, those we have letters going out. We are inviting all organizations. So every organizations will receive the letter. The letter going to be sent to you to your heads. But just in case if you haven't seen the flyer yet, we'll be having two Pacific events. One of them will be the first one will be at the park. It will be at the park event 1720 Bristol Parkway, Indianapolis, Indiana 46222. So then the inauguration ceremony will be at 4002 North High School Road, Indianapolis, Indiana 46254. So if you live in Indiana, all the young guys come and play soccer with us because we'll be playing the Tokoli. This team you see here, you see how they've been looking right now. This is I think 2 years ago when they were never exercising like that. But right now they are on camp. The whole team you see right here, they are on camp. They're getting ready for this match on the 30th. The least person in this group right now, if you see them, if they come from the camp, the least person have, I think, 7 pound on the stomach. So the rest of them, they are from 8 pound to 12 pound. All the stomach, the washboard right now. So the team is getting so faked because when we played the game, it was back, I think, 2 years ago. So now this team is getting so faked. They are ready to play this game coming up. So get ready. Come and see Mr. Rufus Tati in his jersey. Come and see Mr. Arvin Penner in his jersey. Come and see Tomo Wula playing number 3 for the Indiana Young Men Association. Come and see Fella Knuckles. We are calling on everybody in town here to come and wear this jersey of the Young Men Association. Come, let's have fun. We are playing the Congolese. Thank you for that correction, Mr. Planning Committee Chairperson. We'll be playing the Congolese. So the Congolese have a very good team, but we from the angle of the Indiana Young Men Association, we want this to be more fun instead of just going to be so serious and playing soccer game. We want all of the guys to come out and share fun with us. You're going to see our brother Albert. Albert going to be here. You know Albert. Albert can play fire. Albert kick the guy, bone the guy say, you see why he iron stuff? So Albert going to be here for the game. Okay, now the president just confirmed. If you don't know, it's right here on the screen. You see that? The president confirmed that he's going to be on the field for this game. We'll be playing the Congolese. So the president of the Liberian Association, Mr. Rufus Tati, do the other time when we play Mr. Rufus Tati, can you play a 20 minutes and say, my picky? You probably still get screwed. Give me a chance. We will sit down here. Well, Mr. Tati, even you play 10 minutes, we appreciate. So we call it on all of the old folks, the younger folks, everybody. Come and celebrate with Indiana Young Men Association. You know we have been inside for too long. It's about time we come to the park. Let's have fun. The election coming up in November. Let's leave it aside. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's take politics to be fun. Whatever happen. Who wins, the community win. It doesn't matter. So we shouldn't start tying our face too early. Let's come to the park. Let's eat meat. Let's drink cold water. Let's have fun. Let's celebrate as Liberians, and let's look forward to what this community has to offer us. So this game, the president has already confirmed that he's going to be there. He's going to be wearing his number 3 or his number 6 jersey, as always. So be there and see Mr. Rufus Tati. You know the man. The man always let the key a penalty. So you see penalty on the thing and say, hey, Phil, lead up. I can get my penalty. Mr. Tati, I owe you today, I swear. Oh, Anthony Giffler got to be there too. Anthony Giffler playing. Anthony Giffler, I think we will get you number 5 jersey. So the good thing we will do, since the Congolese Garden, they are our guests. Before our MMA men come on the field to make it more serious, we'll put our big brothers and all our visitors in first. Anthony Giffler, Rufo Tati, Arvin Penner, Tomo Wula, Fella Knuckles, And who again? Who again? George Green. And what's the head of the bull? Initial George. So we'll put all of y'all in first. Then when y'all go in, when the people leading are at least 2-0 or 1-0, then we'll bring you down after 30 minutes. Then we'll go in and redeem. Yeah, no. Because I trust that team. This team here, the Indiana Young Men Association. I remember when we played the Tokolis last year, this game, they game ended 2-2. I remember 2-2. But then my guys, they were out of shape. They wasn't exercising like the way they are exercising right now. Right now, they are in the hotel. They are training. Trust me. And the game we are going to play, it's going to be so hot. But it's going to be fun because we'll pull Anthony Gifler, Rufo Tati, and the rest of the other folks in for her. So the pool going to be leading or at least maybe 2-0, 1-0, or maybe who knows? Because somebody told me the other time, they said, don't see Anthony Gifler that to make a score. So it's kind of ball be crossing from the pool. Rufo just knock it smart for you, man. Anthony Gifler. And one thing we let Anthony Gifler score, if you just took a just say, Aliyah inside your team, I'll go home. No, Mr. President. That one not you. We got Jesse for the man. Oh, Mr. President, don't pick up file. You know Anthony Gifler. He never shy away. He picking file. Mr. Gifler, you see what the man say here? I mean, put the man thing on the screen for you. You see the man said no size for you in the Jesse. But we got Jesse for you. We got special Jesse for the man. But one thing, if the Jesse would be more, if the Jesse would be smaller for our people, what we can do, we have two sets. We have the yellow. We have one set of Juve jerseys. Those jerseys are bigger. We can bring it. Then you can play the first light inside. Then we can come in the official our image jersey, the blue, and we can also play inside. So it will be easy. So we have various sizes. But if for any reason somebody who feels that the jersey cannot fit you, all you need to do just wear your white t-shirt. And you will stay play because this is our event. The Togolese cannot dictate to all who's going to play or who ain't going to play. So once you are older folks in the community, you can't and you don't want to wear the jersey. You say, "I will just play my white t-shirt." Come. If you don't have soccer boots, we have soccer boots available as well. You can also wear it and play. When you finish, you pass it to the next person play. Let's make this to be fun because we sat at home for too long. COVID kept us home. Winter came again and kept us home. So let's do this to be the prelude to the July 26th celebration. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy ourselves. They think about politics, community election. It will come, it will go. What matter is Liberia and Liberians living in Indiana. Who become president? The community succeed. Who ain't become president? The community stay win. So let's put all that politics aside right now. Let's come out. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's celebrate one of our own organizations that exists in town here to bring common unity among everybody. That's all we pray for here. So that thing why I see people getting in their feelings too early, discussing politics and jittering and things. Yeah, put it aside right now. Come eat meat. Come celebrate with your brothers. One person fall down in the community, then the whole community fall down. Your problem should be my problem. So put all that other thing aside right now. We know the time will come for politics. The time that we're now campaigning, you can be campaigning, you can do whatever. But for now, come to the park, come play soccer, come eat meat. So we are calling on all the younger folks, SYZ, Joseph Sele, Jeremiah Sele, Horty Pamo, Morris Duo, all of you guys, we're calling you to come and celebrate with us. I know Mr. Race Basigia right now. He had a low accident, so probably for now to the 30th, we wish him speedy recovery. We hope he will recover before then. So we call it on everybody: MacArthur D, Richard, Goya. What? Hey man, I know why. Anyway, we never schedule you to play keyboard. If we were to schedule you to play keyboard, I'm gonna say my wife can ready kick. Richard's wife can play as well. So we're going to invite all the women, the first lady, Dalisha, even the vice president, Miko, all of them, I saw them playing before at the park. But anyway, we will see. We will know if we have longer time to ourselves, we can also schedule a little mini keyboard on the side. We have our women in there playing a little keyboard while playing our football on the other side. But come to the park, come celebrate. Come enjoy yourself. You have been in the house for too long. It's about time that you come up. Come out. Celebrate. This time it will not be at 62nd Park. It will be right to one other nice little mini park closer to 62nd, but at least we'll be having the park to ourselves. So we'll not have other people all around that we don't know. So you can have the park right there. Enjoy yourself. Play good soccer. Eat good meat. Trust me, if you want to come with water in your car, one sack of water as a little mini donation, we appreciate, because life is not about duration. Life is about donation. Come with one sack of water, come with one sack of soda. Maybe the little children will be there. Maybe what we have, it will not be enough. You can just say, guys, Congratulations. That one pack of water, that one sign of soda here, we also appreciate. But we call on everybody to come and play soccer, come walk around, come meet some other people who been in the house for some time. Let de-stress. Let de-stress. The community too small for us to be having problem with each other. It's about time that we come out. Meet my children. That my children meet your own children because some of us when we have our baby then during the winter, then your children were already outside. They never know we get baby then. So let's come meet to the park. Let's shake hands. Oh God, the president ready for you. The president ready for you. Y'all know on the street what Mr. Rufus started say. Oh God. So when you see that, they say all of these people that you put that knee here, these special order in the jersey there. What it Dripper, Anthony Giffler, Castle Dennis, oh, Johnson Cover, and many others. So until the president can name all the many others, so they put a name right here already. But no disrespect to you people. If that one come with your own t-shirt, that will be good. That will also be good because the way I see the president already starting the day, you know, like, when they just say you fit, you will say, I told you can listen. I told you the people there just say when I fit the people there. Mr. President, the minute getting value right now, they don't put the minute else when they send you tests. They say, President, you say my knee again. Sorry, it will not be easy. And I know the person that will do that will be Anthony Giffler. Nothing can Leo Anthony Giffler. He's there the day before mayor. He coming to be calling people new on our podcast. But yet instead, what are the Jesse going to fail you? The Jesse ain't going to fail you. We are encouraging everybody, the Sister Love, the Chalano, the Men's Association, the Pedal Group, the Bassa Group, the how do you call the other group? Yeah, the Riverside Association, all the groups in town here. For once, let's come out. Let's enjoy ourselves. Like the president always saying, he's still looking to the day where every Liberian from everywhere will come out. That's his goal, unity. He wants to see Liberians from every corner come out. Let's celebrate. Regardless of what. It shouldn't be because, I feel it, then organization, so I can't be there. Sister Love, Chalano, Men's Group, we are all here functioning for the same reason, unity. All our bylaws, constitution we put together to guide is just for all to put the organization together to guide in certain direction. But the key thing that matters is unity. If we all can coexist in this community, there's no organization that will operate in a community that will be bigger than the Liberian community. So regardless of our differences, let's come up. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. The young people, for the first time, Indiana Young Men Association will be having this big inauguration ceremony. It has never happened before. Even during my inauguration, it wasn't as big as this inauguration. So you're going to have your own son, Avin Sabangila, will be inaugurated. Come, listen to his inauguration speech. Listen to words of wisdom and words of encouragement to unite this community together. Amen. I can say this, right? One thing I'm of very strong conviction. I believe this community is going to unite. I believe this community will unite. It takes courage to unite the community. And Winston Churchill said these words, and I quote. He said, courage is moving from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. And because we are not deterred, and because we are still getting involved with the community changes and the way we want the community to go, I'm optimistic that this community will be the way we want it to be. It will come a time that this community, if it wasn't for COVID or whatever, I'm going to encourage the president of this community, Mr. Rufus Tati, to say, Mr. Tati, if we can go and negotiate to get a ban where we can just get people then like those church ban or whatever ban, and we all meet at the intersection, the 62nd there, and just parade from 62nd straight to the park. It's just a little short distance. Let everybody come up with a Liberian flag and we'll be dancing and be going to that park on July 26th and just enter that park with that band with our flag all waving in the air, showing sign of unity that regardless which group you're part of, which church you're part of, we are all Liberian first before your other community organizations. I just wish we can have some kind of band that is around here that is much cheaper. I would donate to that as well. Let's have that band with everybody will be meeting to the intersection, right to 62nd intersection there. And it just, I think, 1 mile, we all just meet there and hold your flag by 12 o'clock. It's just 5 minutes walk and just walk with that band playing. We're just singing Liberia song and dancing and march from there straight to the park. We can even invite the police to provide some guidance for us as we march there and let them know that on July 26th, the Liberian Association of Indiana will want to have a little mini parade from right here, right here. Let the people know, let the Liberian, the Nigerian community, the Sierra Leone community, the American community, let them know that this community exists here called the Liberian Association. One thing I like the president, he take advices. So if that makes sense, let's march, Mr. President. Even if we don't have band, let's call Vanny Camo. Vanny Camo have drums. He deal with cultural truths and things. That beat our joint, sing I want him, I want him, I say, come. We walk from that there. Let's show unity. We are stronger together. We are stronger together. Once we hold together, there's nothing. There's nothing. You see what's happening now in Ukraine? What are Ukrainians saying? Crash it, bring unity. So they use that as an opportunity to hold together. I know the time will come when the committee is going to election. Everybody will want to say something to tear the fire apart just to win election. But regardless of our differences, let's maintain the civility. Let's hold this community together. Do not say something that will further degenerate the community, that when you take power, you are unable to mend the fences that you have broken. It's not about me. It's not about Rufus Tati. It's not about Arvin Penner. It's about the Liberian community. What is more bigger is this community. Philip Logan will die one day. Rufus Tati will die one day. Arvin Penner will die one day. Anthony Gifler as well will leave this earth. What happened? It's this community that we fight for. And we want to turn this thing over to our younger generation in a way that they can move it from where we stop it. We want to pass it on to them while it is broken. The hate is everywhere. Trust me. Let me just go back to my Liberian Association. My Mr. Indiana Yome Association. So please, if you live in this town, please, the Indiana Yome Association will be having her inauguration ceremony. It will be in the night. It's going to start at 9 o'clock and ends by 3 o'clock a.m. You don't necessarily have to stay up to 3 o'clock, but you can also just show face. So this coming Sunday again, Logan's Hour will be going around to some churches again to make some donation to the children, because this is my commitment. You know, I believe in young children. I believe in the younger folks so much. So all of my donations, I'll be doing it for little children. Last week, I made some donations around to a few churches. This week, I'll be going again to make some donations to a few churches as well. So it's going to be all about the children, like the children in jail. So if you just joining me, this is Logan's Hour. I've been here for a little while now. So I'm just going to play my intro and I'll be right back. Thank you for being on the Logan's Hour. I like All right, so we have the next 5 minutes here. What we're going to do, we're going to read some of our people comment here before we go. So let's see. Let's go back to see who get the first comment here. That's Olivia Che. What she said? She says, Celine Valentino, he will be just fine, boo-boo. Okay, that one had a personal conversation. Okay, let's go to the president. The president said, "Good evening, Logan." Then let's see who this person here. That's Steven. He said, "Thank you, President of Liberia." Who do we have again? Olivia keep on Chey. Boo boo boo. I hope you're getting ready for the 30th. We are getting ready for the 30th, and everybody getting ready for the 30th. Start getting your clothes, start getting ready. Stop making sure you're getting everything together. The 30th, everybody gonna be in suit. What my kid say? My kid say she said nothing different. So the number is on there 401-359-5072. If you want to make your contribution on this show as well tonight, I'm here for the next 5 minutes. 10 o'clock, okay, the next 7 minutes. 10 o'clock sharp, I'm gonna be out of here. So if you want to say something, you want to send a words of encouragement, you want to talk about our IMA issue, you want to talk about Princess Cooper, you want to talk about what the president did about conducting the second autopsy, the line is open. It's 401-359-5072. Thank you. So we're just going to be reading comment right now till we go to the end of the show. So who's here again? Let's see here. Okay, Mr. Tito Harris said, Mr. Riz Basikia, you should please get well soon, bro. He want to see you up. And Celine Valentino said, job well done. My own cousin, Olivia Chey, she said, congrats for the job well done. Roland Akwe said we'll be playing the Congolese. Thank you, Mr. Akwe, for the correction. And Albert said, I'm coming, bro. So Albert gonna be here for this game on the 30th. So be there. So Mr. President said, I will be there. President gonna be there. So yeah. So Mr. Anthony Givler here said, what number on jerseys do you have for me? So Mr. Anthony Givler, we will decide when you come. Maybe you can wear number 5, number 7, but number 6, that's the press. So you know the press that midfielder now. Nobody can tell that members that number 6 jersey for him. So Albert said, well, the only professional in our MA will be there. Okay. Yes, Albert. Thank you. Albert gonna be here as well. So the president said no size for Anthony Givler. Oh, we read that already. So the president elect said what would be we'll be doing barbecue, live music, drinks will be available as well. Thank you, Mr. President, for publicity. Thank you so much, Mr. President elect. That's Mr. Arvin Star Bangila. So here, this is Mr. Ricky Gunner. He said facts because when we're talking about let's come out, let's enjoy ourselves and let's de-stress and forget about the politics. The time for politics will come. Time to enjoy yourself. It's time to enjoy yourself. Thank you, Mr. Ricky Gunner. So Mr. Abercoffey says, sucker, 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 sucker. The man by the man can play sucker. So the president said, yeah, the guys who need special order. Anthony Gavler, Wellington Dripper, Johnson Carver, Casa Dennis, and many others. So the president said, you people need special order. That's my wife, Princess Samar Hamu Logan. And Roland said we need female in organization that can join too. So yeah, Mr. Roland Akwe said you people can join too if you want to. So let's go all the way here and see Falling. She said, okay. Mr. John Blamo said that's the biggest inauguration ever. So come up. You hear that from Mr. John Blamo as well. He said that's the biggest. So Valentino said we need you all to come out. So they are calling on everybody. So literally, when you follow all the text messages here, everybody is calling on everybody to come out and celebrate with their own. Because trust me, Liberia first. Though the community, we have our ups and downs, but what matters is the unity that exists within us. So Valentino say, she said, and let's come up with facts, not hate. Okay, that's fine. I must say this is her kind of podcast. Thank you, darling. So what my wife said here, did the president hear what you said about Yan being an administrator in the chat room? So Mr. President, somebody also echoing that Mr. Yan Volula resigned his post as the Secretary General, so he cannot be administrator on the community chat room as well. But by the president's description, he decides who becomes administrator or not. So I want to go to YouTube and read some of the people who follow us on YouTube as well, but we have no time for that because it's already 3 minutes to the end of our time here tonight. But I want to say a very big thank you to all of those who follow us tonight. Tonight, specifically, we talk about our IMA, and we are encouraging everybody to please show up for our IMA event. You know, our IMA been existing in the time since 2016. This group was organized. 2017, they got incorporated. And since then up to today, this group still exists with intern here. So to become member of our IMA is so simple. Our IMA is a group that is open to all African descents. Though in our last meeting, other people have issue why it's not just open to all, but just all African descents. So when you see here, it's in Article 5 on a membership. Our MA is open to all African descents. So if you're African, you're a black man, we are not trying to be racist, but it's just how normally constitutions is by those within the institution, wherever they come together and put together, that's what will be binding upon. But in the future, because constitution and things, they are open to amendments, scrutinies, review, but to tear of the body if they deem it fit. So in this situation, currently, our MA is open to all African descents. So if you're an African person, you can be a member of our MA. So to all sympathizer and regular visitor when it comes to our IMA activities, young men in town here, be part of it. Why not? Take advantage of it. You'll grow together. Come with your new ideas. Come with your new innovation. Let's change the community together. When we all work together, collaborate for common cause, we can do it. We can do it. So I want to say thanks to everybody who followed us here tonight. It was a real great deal. I want to say happy belated birthday to Dr. Sama again. We had a very good time here. There you have it. So, Dr. Samba, we had a real good time at your house. I want to say thank you so much for at least inviting us to celebrate with you. And I'm happy that I was one of those privileged few who was at your house to celebrate with you and your family. And I want to say thanks to everyone who went out to celebrate with that family, that Samba. And I know Mr. Madison, he wanted me to play our MA. He says that he said that's the. Oh my gosh, let me see here. All right, Sir Ernest Madison, I'm about to play that. He said that's gonna be our MA. So right now, I'm just gonna play one song from Mr. Ernest Madison. Then we gonna be out of here. So let me just go to play that song from Ernest Madison. He said, "Bro, I think this song, I just like this song, and this song, I wanted to be our national anthem." So I don't know what this song is all about. You know me, I'm old school. I don't do sounds and things. So let's see what Mr. Madison say here. So I'm gonna play it from YouTube. So sorry if I just make some stuff come on the screen that make no sense. So let me just cue this song first, then I can just play from my end. And okay, so Mr. Madison, I'm about to play your song. So this is Mr. Madison's song here. Who know this song? If you know this song, can you just tap this song name for me? If you know the song, just tap the song name for me. That is Ernest Madison's song here. So I'm gonna play this song for my brother. I don't know this song. I just want to hear this song because my brother said this is the song I want you to play. This song is our national anthem. So can you please type the name of the song? The first 5 person to type the name of this song, I'll pray for you before I leave this show.
Ladies and gentlemen. Nothing they shock me again, nothing hold me again. I don't they give them since 90s and I go give them again. Nothing go stop me again, nothing shake me again. I never dug their father young, so what's the problem again? Make them talk, I know we fear them again. Make them talk, I know reply them again. Make them talk, and I repeat them again. Make them talk, I know they hear them again. I beg your face, been grinding for so long, they want to disturb my sleep. They don't want to make I sleep, but night walker I know they sleep. And if them they claim champion, I dribble them with no mercy. Tell them say I know get shit. Now fresh I speak about them MSC. I live my life to the fullest. They want to compare, but them do less. Say now God will give me these talents. If they want to stay, I say make them parents. Make them talk. I know we fear them again. Make them talk. I know reply them again. Make them talk. And I repeat them again.
Well, this is a beautiful song, Ernest Madison. I don't know that's what the song said, but it's a beautiful song. No fear, let them talk. I don't care about it anymore, and life just have to go on. G consistent. Yes, he's one of the administrator on the messenger chat. So when you go to the messenger chat, he's there right now. Let me see if what you just said. So maybe they have removing, but when you go on the messenger chat and go to administrators, so you see here it's Miko. So you see the 3 people who here as the administrator. It's Miko, it's Rufus, and Jan Volule. So it's a concern because somebody said it. I know I knew it was like that, so I just brought it out because I'm here to bring the people voice to you because the thing they can do for themselves. And a few since I have the platform to talk about it, let me just talk about it. But no disrespect in any way to say, well, you trying to raise alarm on something that make no sense. But it's just somebody else is concerned, like, well, can you just speak about this because I think we want to. So it's already 10 o'clock. So we'll just play the last song, then we'll get out of here.
Jerusalem, Ikayalami, Gilondoloze, Ambenami, Zungangishilana, Jerusalem, Ikayalami, Gilondoloze, Ambenami, Zungangishilana, Oluwabona, I'm not perfect, I came from ruthless times. aṣọ juvenile. Ilondolo.
All right, so I want to say a very big thank you to all of my community members, to all of those who follow us from everywhere. Don't necessarily have to be the Liberian community. Want to say make this platform your own? Go to YouTube and just click subscribe, and go to Facebook as well if you want to be notified when the next program going to be coming up. Um, I want to say to everyone who have considered going to the Indiana Young Men Association in inaugural ball, who are saved it on the calendar. Congratulations to you also. It's already 8 minutes after 10. Thank you for following the Logan's Hour, and we look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. Thank you, and good night. Make sure to lock your doors. Good night.